Hi there, Reject Nation. I'm Greg Alba.
I'm Jonald Humphrey.
We are going to watch. I don't think we've ever done a reaction to this channel, and I'm surprised we haven't because they are the king of the reactions. Fine Brothers Entertainment, FBE, now rebranded. College kids react to Try Not to Get Mad Challenge, Game of Thrones, Little Pump. Haven't seen this video? This is a top reward tier request at our Patreon page from Eric Horstman, the man with the real rejects tattoo. No regrets, am I right? Let's check this out. Hopefully FBE is cool with it.
I'm already mad. I'm already mad. I
broke your headphones. I'm pissed.
Try not to get mad.
Well, are you ready?
Never
Yes.
heard of this.
What are we doing?
Today, we're doing one of our reactors' favorite challenges.
Never mind. I'm not ready.
That's so bittersweet. I feel like that can go either way.
Look at her hair.
That sounds sarcastic.
So just kidding. This is a try not to get mad challenge. I'm mad already. I'm mad this is happening. I don't think I get mad easily, but there are definitely certain things that push my buttons. Anything that has to do with like being cruel to another person, which I feel like is always what I'm shown.
I'm in such a good mood because I drank coffee this morning, and now you're gonna put me in a mood. So,
YouTubers.
Such a beautiful creature.
I already know how this is gonna go. She was like, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang.
I hate this. What's a good song? I don't know why people get mad about this. Actually, I fuck this. Do it for the full 6 minutes. I'm here. I'm ready for it.
I feel like most of these challenges start off really easy and then they get harder.
If you repeated it a few more times, it would have really got me, but I think that one was fine.
A rare super
More like try not to get annoyed.
Southern California.
I went there.
Thousands of people are coming every day to get a glimpse. While taking a picture seems innocent, California poppies are fragile and can be destroyed easily.
Oh,
I am angry.
Park was created.
Nature is important.
Park officials created the hashtag Don't Doom the Bloom to educate influencers. But it's not stopping anyone.
No, of course not.
Nearly 150,000 posts are tagged Superbloom.
People are so stupid. So stupid. It's like we don't even care about this planet we're living on.
Nearly 150,000 posts
Guy
are
reminds me
tagged
of somebody.
Superbloom.
Yeah, this one makes you kind of mad.
So we came out here because I wanted to get into more.
LA resident influencer.
Because I wanted to get into more doing stuff that was more outdoorsy in LA because being downtown, you don't do it as much. Just lay in the flowers that are being killed.
I get so annoyed when I see people taking
Kind of
photos.
like
The photos of being one with the earth and kind of being more natural.
I just wanted to lay on these flowers because that's what people in nature do.
I think what pulls people in is like just wanting to have that kind of magazine moment.
I like that disclaimer.
You just have a camera, maybe some
God,
like
I
a
love that girl's
reflector,
hair.
and you're good.
Poppies make for a good aesthetic, so like I get it, but like, dumbasses.
I like
My
this.
hatred will come out in laughter because it's not like I'm really mad at them. I'm just like, why are you? I don't When I went there, there was a whole like wire that was basically blocking everything, and people literally ripped it and then just ran straight into the poppies.
Wow.
There's like maybe 100 people that did it. And the cops were literally writing fines and stuff because it's getting so bad. Yeah, I guess I'm a little mad.
You.
it still slaps.
Still feeling it. Still feeling it.
No, I'm dying with this.
This is awesome. This is such a good break from being mad all the time.
It's definitely getting to me now.
You did it through the first time, but if it's like you just keep doing it over and over, then it's like, okay, you win that time. As a musician, when I hear music like that, I do get annoyed. You don't have to suck. People just are lazy, and then people just listen to it because they're lazy, and everyone's lazy.
So now, even though
Wow,
this is a
that's
try not to get
cynical.
mad challenge, we still aren't heartless to give away spoilers. So to our fans at home, if you're a Game of Thrones fan, skip to the next piece of the video if you don't want spoilers. But to our reactors, sorry, you don't really have a choice.
I'll call it up, so it's not gonna be a spoiler, but I know what you're gonna play.
No, the 1 week that I go a couple days without watching it.
Oh no.
That sucks.
No, I lost the challenge already. I'm so angry. Don't show me. I can't won.
I'd walk out.
Yeah. Game of Thrones. Kidding.
This scene! Oh my god! Alright, yeah, we're gonna build up Jamie's character arc. 6 seasons, I'll throw it out the window. We're waiting for Cersei to die somehow, and then we get killed by Dwayne The Rock Johnson? This is bullshit. I broke your headphones, I'm pissed.
I don't know what's going on. I'm the 2% of the population that doesn't watch it.
I was thinking, like, what is it? I haven't seen it.
Are they about to die?
This show, dude. Jamie's whole arc just completely erased.
Are they related? I feel like everyone in the show is just dating someone they're related to.
See, I didn't mind this. I thought this being like the finish up because Jamie throughout the entire series has always been super flip-floppy with his relationship with Cersei.
See ya. Boom. Sayonara.
I don't watch Game of Thrones, but I'm sure if I did, it seems a little upsetting.
The try not to get angry is spoiling Game of Thrones. Okay.
Were you gonna watch it?
I might have watched it. So I'm a little bit angry.
At you guys.
Yeah.
I have seen this.
The Starbucks coffee cup.
I didn't even notice the coffee cup when I first saw it. I would focus on Tormund because Tormund is hilarious.
I wasn't mad about the cup.
But I mean, they're in Winterfell. I'm sure it gets cold. You need Starbucks.
You left a Starbucks or coffee kiosk, coffee cup in Game of Thrones? What's wrong with you? Like I said, I'm all triggered just talking about it.
Out of everyone on that set, no one had continuity or knew that there was a...
She's literally sitting right there. I mean, I don't want to blame Emilia Clarke because she's great, but this show.
I feel like it's funny and it reminds us that, you know, there are actual humans making these shows and it happens.
That's a very positive outlook.
How to succeed in life
I need this.
is my forte. This is what I love to study.
Look at this guy's videos.
And I'm going to give you about 6 or 7 tips.
Hey, free tips, why not?
It takes to create a
Man, this is like
successful.
the beginning of a pyramid scheme.
Number 1.
I wanted to hear it.
I can't hear anything. Oh, I get it.
Oh, is that the point?
Yeah.
I need to know!
Oh no.
For me,
Oh, that scared me.
success is shallow. It doesn't come
Whoa, is that how he uploaded his video?
So for me, I want to
I don't.
element.
So
Success is shallow. It doesn't
Oh my god, what's going on?
component.
God damn.
Element. Both the external success and then the
You got it.
fulfillment and happiness. The lasting fulfillment and happiness that you can get with that.
Did I lose?
Made him a little bit of face there. You weren't too happy.
I was not.
That's just endurance. I can survive that.
Hey, I think you made it through that one.
Wow, 1. Congrats to me.
How many times is this in here?
I feel like this is just a try not to laugh challenge at this point. I'm gonna do it again.
I see what you're doing here.
Who's that artist?
It's getting me.
Oh, Lil Pump.
Oh, yeah, sorry. The title of the video.
If I was the tiger, I would eat him alive.
Austin's failed this like 4 times.
Is it like the actual video?
Stop.
No, I think they're just looping this one part of
You
it.
do it a little bit less this time, but still I'm here for it.
I'll tell you, you can play that 10 more times and I'll still be like,
Will you?
that's cool.
If he was gonna go on one more time, I was gonna take these off.
For our last video, we're going to show you a trailer from a film that has Twitter pretty outraged.
Okay, interesting.
No charge for my
I'm already mad. I'm already mad.
What's this?
Laquisha.
I haven't seen this trailer.
Yes.
Oh.
I just watched this the other day.
I don't charge for my advice.
Well, you should.
I don't know what this is.
I saw this, and I thought of you.
What is this?
In no time.
Welcome to the Joe Show. I submitted myself to a radio station for my own show. Well, congratulations. They rejected me.
I'm not sure what's to be mad about.
Asking me to on the show. If I was a black woman, I'd be firm.
Oh no. I don't like where this is going.
She's brilliant. I know.
What the heck, dude?
But I still need my anonymity.
Who thought this was a good idea?
Wait, don't mean
This isn't something I would be upset about. This is something that is believable and would happen in society.
You lied with Laquisha. What's your problem?
Oh my god.
Great.
Oh, I ain't talking to you, not the way you sound. Let's go.
I can't watch this.
You lied.
Is this technically blackface but with voice?
That is free.
I don't like this.
Hi, Laquisha. It's free.
Oh, I ain't talking to you, not the way you sound. Let's go.
What the f?
Girl.
You just need
You're kidding me. This is an actual thing? This is like pretty racist?
Laquisha is a real role model for every African in this place.
What if all the white people secretly thought this was hilarious?
Thanks for calling. Enjoy your
I want to see this movie now.
Could see why Twitter got pretty mad at this.
Thanks for calling. Enjoy your jump.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to lose this one. At first I was like, oh, you want me to be mad because this is just badly produced. It's just upsettingly bad. But then he started doing the voice, and I was like, no, why'd you do that?
Whoa, I did not hear about that.
Probably the smartest thing to do right now. Like, you probably shouldn't be doing that in general. I'm not gonna be triggered about it, but I'm gonna be like, damn, that's kind of dumb.
I hate how he's like, if I was a minority, like, things would be so much easier for me. Like, okay, right, like, you've had it much easier your entire life because you are a straight white man. Just acknowledge your privilege, and that's just very upsetting.
I have no reason to be mad at that. That's a believable concept for something that would happen in the real world. In a bunch of TV shows that are animated where there's voice actors, you have voice actors that aren't that ethnicity doing those voices. Like, that happens all the time. So I can understand why people are outraged, but that's life.
I think you won this challenge.
I told you, it takes a lot to get me mad. I try to be positive and stuff. You have to always kind of see the bright side to things.
For the most part, I'm a very, very gentle person, but I definitely got in this.
I don't get upset in life with people. I'm like, okay, whatever, like, let's be chill, everyone. But when it comes to seeing things and having a feeling about them, I feel very strongly. So I guess I thought I was a Zen master, but I'm actually
a rageaholic.
Thanks for watching Try Not to Get Mad on FBE. Shout out to Yasmin Vans and Realistic Dog.
We release new videos all the time, so subscribe and hit the bell.
Ugh, bye.
Hey everyone, Lauren Producer here at FBE. Thank you so much for watching this episode of College Kids React. Make sure you check out some other episodes across all generations. Their links are going to be down in the description. Bye everyone.
That was fun.
An interesting compilation.
That was fun.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
It was like more conceptual than I thought it would be. I thought it would just be like a bunch of really micro, like, outrageous.
Have you not seen Fine Brothers before?
I've seen the Fine Brothers before, but I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen...
It's been a while. Sorry.
Well, I haven't seen one where it's like a medley of just random things that are supposed to upset you. I've seen usually ones where they're like focused on a band or on a particular style of thing, you know.
What are these guys, YouTubers or just like college kids who have applied to be here? Because it's called College Kids React, right?
Yeah, I kind of imagined that they would be college influencers. Because they all had handles at the top of different social media. Either way, they all looked camera ready.
I feel like the one I would always kick it with is the musician guy.
Austin?
Austin, yeah. I mean, he seems like he is a chill dude who's got a hint of the strongest cynicism in him. And he'd be the most fun person to chat with.
He seems like he would always have an amusing hot take.
Yes. The Brianna girl, she said something about, when we were going to that Laquisha trailer, that just reminded me of something I'm encountering all the time in LA. You meet a lot of actors and actresses out here. A lot of them are white. A lot of them are struggling actors. This is what I'm constantly hearing, and man, does it get on my nerves. If any of my friends, I have a few friends who've come on this channel who will say this to me. They will say, I wish I was a minority because I'd be booking more if I was a minority.
I saw it coming.
The second she said that, I'm like, it's so true. I hear it all the time, and it's so frustrating. I'm like, do you have any idea how much more challenging still it is? Sure, maybe on TV they're more diverse in the supporting character roles, but the leads are usually white people still. And I'm not crapping on white people at all. That's not what I'm doing. I'm crapping on the people, my friends, and the countless people I hear all the time.
I hate my friends no matter what their ethnicity.
Even like they'll be in circles at parties and they'll be around other Caucasian folks I don't know. And oh God, I'm like, do you have any idea how hard it's been for minorities to book roles for years? Like when I was a teenager, I used to do, the whole child acting thing constantly. It was always white people. And if it was an ethnic role, you had to be like hardcore that ethnicity. You look too ambiguous. You have to like look full Arab. You have to look full Hispanic. You have to look full
We need
this,
to be
full
able
that.
to profile you at a moment's notice.
Yeah, so it's like maybe there's more opportunities for actors who are in the minority. At the same time, though, stop your bitching.
Well, yeah, because all
I've
you're
had to clown on my
experiencing-
friends. For all the ethnic actors who have made it today, their struggles are so much more massive than what you're going through right now. Seriously.
Yeah. And what you're experiencing is just your majority becoming a smaller majority.
Yeah.
It's like there's still tons of roles for Caucasian actors of all shapes and sizes. There just may be a couple less at the moment because we're still figuring out how this whole living amongst each other thing works.
I haven't heard of this Laquisha movie. That does seem horribly insensitive, especially at a time like this. Like one of the guys, I forget which one said it. It was a good point about how, in general, you shouldn't be doing this, but especially now, you don't want to be doing this.
Yeah, this seemed. I remember when the trailer dropped actually, and it seemed like one of those woefully misguided things that just falls out of the ether. And I almost expected, and I think I heard one review that sort of said like, as a movie, it's actually pretty low budget, innocuous. Like it's not really that outrageous in any direction because it's not really that good in any particular direction. But it is kind of like carelessly offensive because it's just coming from a place that is so out of touch.
But what that Austin guy said was so funny.
At first I was like, oh, you want me to be mad because this is just badly produced.
I thought I was supposed to be mad because
it's poorly produced. Just like watching the moral implication win him over to the anger.
The whole thing they were going over with the poppy fields. Most of these, I'd be annoyed. I'd be annoyed by a majority of these. Would they discern the difference on Fine Brothers? Would they be like, well, technically it falls under the mad spectrum?
It seems like they X'd you out as soon as you raised some sort of active complaint. Yeah, once you're like, I don't like this, they're gonna ding you. But like the poppies one made me realize like if I just saw like a couple people taking the pictures, I probably wouldn't mind. But like you see this footage of like just hordes of people all just there on phones. Like I had to kind of be happy when I at least saw one group with like a bounce board and like a professional camera, and I was like, at least you bothered. But
in general, I get very annoyed when I see people just taking photos at places.
Well, when
it's clearly Instagram modeling. When I went to the Getty and there's a statue and you're literally doing a modeling poses there on a Sunday afternoon. I get you have your professions. I do. Same time, I'm gonna be annoyed.
It just seems
this is the way I am.
When you have like a horde of people disrupting the environment that is, then it becomes an objectionable thing.
Or like I don't know who these people were. When we went to a wedding recently, there were these, it was like fields and cabins, and then off to the side, during the reception, I don't know who these two were. They were invited to the wedding, so whatever. Literally, her and this guy, they brought a professional camera, and they were taking all these modeling photos. I'm like, we're at a wedding right now. Don't do this.
I missed this entire.
I just can't help but get annoyed by shit like that. Yeah. But then when you're harming the environment and sitting on these literally you sit on them, you're destroying the flowers.
Yeah, that's the thing. And it's like, no matter, again, it's like if it's one or two people, I understand. But when you see, just like 30, 40, 50 people out there all doing it, you're like, flowers are gonna get trampled.
Yeah, Game of Thrones, we've said a lot. It's funny, it's still in the, especially, I don't know how it is in other parts of the United States, but definitely in LA, it's still in the zeitgeist. It still gets brought up constantly.
Yeah, it's something we all lived through and commiserate about.
What's funny is I'm not finding anyone who's like, The more I've thought about it, the more I've liked it. It seems to be the exact opposite, even for myself. Or like, there's something else I just thought about. This just kind of angers me a little bit more about this last season.
See, Game of Thrones is like, the more I think about it, I'm less mad, I'm just more sad. And it's funny too, because they picked one of the most maddening scenes to show here with Jaime and Cersei, which I thought was interesting.
And this Gucci Gang song?
Oh yeah, Lil Pump, Gucci Gang.
Can you pause it? All right, so we just cut it to actually listen to the Gucci Gang song because I've never heard it before.
Oh, what'd you think?
I mean,
Do you love it?
It's not as annoying as just looping that one part.
Yeah.
I mean, good for Little Pump. It has almost 1 billion views. Oh my god.
This song, man, when this song landed, it just, everyone was, no matter if you thought it was terrible or quite a vibe, everyone was talking about this song for a long time.
I can't listen to this song without watching the video.
Yeah.
Because the video has so much more going on than the actual song
does. Yeah.
The actual song the actual song sounds like he got high, heard a beat, and just said shit over it.
Yeah.
And even in his expression throughout this video has the same kind of blank expression
kind of
throughout.
like spaced out.
Yeah, just saying things.
Vacant stare.
And then the 2 minutes of rambling, they turned into a music video that is more impressive than the song. Yeah.
And man, Tiger will do a lot for your production value.
All right, guys. Well, you can subscribe to the Fine Brothers, subscribe to the Real Rejects, click notification bells. Thanks, Eric, for requesting this video. Eric is a guy who owns an obnoxious amount of animals. I think the last time I talked to him, I don't remember off the top of my head. I wouldn't be surprised if I was completely on point with this. I think he owns like 6 cats right now.
Wow, that's a lot of cats. Is that legal?
And he has a raccoon and a possum that visits him
at
his home too. It's like they're animals that live around the neighborhood, and then he feeds them too. On a separate note, I can see why Eric would love this video because he's constantly getting mad about stuff.
Oh yeah.
We message back and forth, and he'll get enraged about things.
Mm-hmm.
I just hope that with that coworker you were having issues with, you don't harm that human being. And if you need tips on how to properly dispose of the body, I'm your guy. I have helped get rid of so many bodies. Mm-hmm. It's to the point where I should get paid to do it. I wish there was some type of app I could create where if you need to get rid of a dead body, you could call upon me.
Dude, just download the new Corpsey app.
We should probably change the subject. Eric's also gay.
Ooh,
And
happy Pride Month.
On that
I hope
note,
you're celebrating.
We should celebrate Straight Pride Month.
Oh, definitely. Let's get that wonderful straight flag that we created.
And then White Privilege Month.
Oh yeah, definitely that. Let's all dress in our white robes. So that because then that's how we're purely white, you know. This isn't white enough. Could always get whiter.
Honestly, Eric, there's so much stuff you say to me in the messages that I could go off of. But I'm gonna keep this light. And this is the version of light I can go off of right now.
An exquisite corpse stream of consciousness.
See you guys.